Alright, today's video, gonna do some gravity training. Alright, they're just resistance bands, but it sounds cooler to call it gravity training. So I got the 10s strapped up first, other side of the door, and down here I got 20s, 30s, 40s, and the 50s. Start out with some pull-ups. I want to make this a regular thing, just so I'm getting them in every workout, but slacking on my basic physical training. Idea with the resistant bands, start at 10, see how that feels after one round, and then I'll play it by ear from there. But I'm going to keep on increasing the resistance as the video goes on. Yeah. Get to it. Also, I appreciate the comments and everything, people keeping me honest. I also got to stay on my toes and make sure I'm keeping myself honest, but I want to point out one thing about the camera angle. As you can see how the pull-up bar isn't level. So people have been telling me to, when about keeping my hands up and returning my jab back to the guard, it looks off. My hand looks lower than it actually is from the camera point of view. So like if I get into my regular guard here, where I got my hands up a little higher, I vary between these and this, but most of the time I'm like this. So I'll freeze it right here and turn. So as you can see from this angle, I got my cheek covered, got my guard up here, just below the eye, and that's where I try to keep myself at throughout the sparring and hitting the bag. So just saying thank you, just want to point that out so you guys know why it looks different from your point of view. But yeah, and honestly I can't fix it if I have to hold the camera upward, tilt it, but then I don't know what kind of angle it's going to make it look, how I'm going to look from that angle. So I'm not sure if it'll make me look wonky from the camera's point of view, but I just wanted to address that. So just to do one jab right here, and I bring it back right here. So that's where I'm at. That one right there, I got my chin tucked, so the glove actually is a little bit lower, but I have my head down to compensate with that too. So I try to stay relaxed, of course, as possible, and just varying the tempo and whatnot. But I am, like I said, trying to keep myself honest with it. But all in all, thank you for the people pointing certain things like that out, especially about the jab. And just gonna get into the workout now. One glove. One glove. Come on. All right. Got it. There we go. Already feels pretty good. I'm gonna have to go easy on this one because I can't clench my fist all the way. My thumb is actually sitting on top of the handle of the, so it's, I'm not sure if I should, yeah, because that might jack up my fingers, so I'm gonna go light with it and just pace myself with it. Put a little bit on it, but stay responsible. This feels good though. That's the right hand. Feel it more over there. Maybe that's actually a good thing. I don't feel, get my thumb on top of this one. I don't feel that issue in my left hand. Now, yeah, now I'm actually holding. Yeah, there we go. So I can, hell yeah. Let's go. All right. Make this more worthwhile. Still awkward though. Yeah. Let's do it like 3 minutes or so. It's only bothering my right hand, so adding more resistance is just going to irritate it more. So after this round, I'll just go back to my usual workout without the bands. Try it again another time. Maybe I'll switch to my MMA gloves. Maybe that'll make it more comfortable, so I can sit down on these shots better. But right now, focus on technique, controlling my breathing. full extension. Speaking of full extension, it's another thing I hear people comment about a lot on my videos. The reason why, it's another angle thing, but at the same time, it's also something I do intentionally. How do I put this? I'm basically mirroring my my sparring range. So, and it's also to prevent me from throwing out my elbow or my shoulder. And I believe my previous video, there's a piece in there where I'm throwing the jab and I slow it down and I throw it like this past the bag, showing full extension. And then I step back a little bit, so essentially trying to punch through the bag. So just for example, right here, see my hand is not fully, because the bag is sitting more so in front of the doorway, not in it. So my hand is just a little bit behind the bag, maybe not completely past it, but definitely past the center of it. So my target basically is hitting the center or the back of the bag, just for visualization. So for the actual jab, that's where I that's where I'm comfortable at, where I feel the power hitting, transferring through pretty well. So another example, some of my sparring videos, I like to paw the jab, get in close to where I can kind of lower my hand. I lower my head with it, keeping the head movement subtle but constant. And then right there, same way I do on this bag, I fire it from basically the hip. So some I can put a pop into it, but it just depends on how they react, my opponent. So, but yeah, so hitting the bag, the idea is to, strike through it. But like I said, I'm also doing it purposely, not fully extending the arm. And hitting the bag also acts as a blocker. So if I'm back here, that's full extension. Since my goal is to hit the bag, I'm gonna use my feet to compensate for that, so I'm not overreaching and throwing my arm out. So see right there, I still wasn't good. I still reached way too far. So I get in a little bit more, and then right there. For me, that's my jab. Everybody's different, so everybody's gonna nitpick, but that's just how, like I said, how I'm comfortable with it, and that's how I throw my jab. So to the body, more so right there, solar plexus, and then the head, just a little bit higher. So. If anybody watching this is a regular on my channel, then I don't do any commentary in any of my videos. I just start hitting the bag. But if this helps clarify a few things, I hope you don't mind it. Hope me putting it out there just so you know. keep my elbows from passing behind my back. So keeping it close, turning, 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 but I'm also still pulling my arm forward to throw the punch. It's keeping the tension back of my shoulders. Step back a little more so I can lead with the punch more. This is good. This is burning already. That's not even 100 punches, I don't think. I can do this for a warm-up on other videos. Maybe do 2 or 3 rounds, 3-minute rounds, and then drop the resistance. Whew. Turn it up a little bit more. Oh yeah. This will be a 2-part video. I'll do the next half after this advance. This is going to be out of my FitVid 125, I believe. So 125 and 126, same day, same workout. Parts 1 and 2. I also say, whew, I'm an idiot for thinking I should increase the weights, the resistance. Right now, you gotta get used to this 10 times gravity. I'm not counting it, but I'm gonna at least get 100 punches in. Hopefully I'll see you guys. Fitbit 126. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll continue to. Thanks for the comments, the likes, the subscribes. Thanks for just watching the video in general. And I hope you continue to. Thank you.